Hi there guys, welcome back. Today I wanted to talk to you about Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns expansion pack. Because they have some very strange pricing policies. Well, I'll be playing a little in the background while we're talking. First of all, the new expansion is very soon. And I'm quite happy with that, especially because I have returned to playing Guild Wars 2 after a very long break. And I still find the game very fun, very entertaining. However, the new expansion, of course, it's going to cost some money because the game is free to play once you actually buy the game. And that's pretty remarkable. And they also did that in the first game, Guild Wars 1, and I think it's great, especially because this game is of a very, very high quality, and I spent many hours in this world with my characters. And please excuse my rather long loading times, but that's just what happens when you are recording to the same drive as your game is installed on. So, here we go. The game up. We get our daily. And before we continue, let me turn down the volume. There we go. Explain. I did in fact buy the expansion. Let's just save these for later. Go. And you can see I got the expansion because I got, where is he? There we go. My small revenant. Funny. Yep. Anyway, let's take a look at the prices of the expansion. They got it right here in game somewhere, or at least they did yesterday. Oh, it's gone now. That's strange, right? Okay, upgrades. Let's see. Well, that's very strange because yesterday there was a upgrade for your account. I bought it. As you can see, I got some of the upgrades. And there were three price models for the expansion. I'm just going to look on the other screen and Google Hearth of Thorns Guild Wars 2. There we go. Okay. Let's see, I'm going to try to switch the display to the right. There we go. Fortunately, I don't have my monitor on right now, but let's see. Pre-purchase, let's try that. Oh yes, here we go. Excuse me. We have three models. We have the standard edition, which is the game, and Guild Wars 2 core game. Why would I need the core game when I already have the game? Okay. Then we have this one, the deluxe. It has a few extra things, character slots, etc, etc. But also this, and the same with the ultimate. You get all of these things, but still with the core game. And that's the problem. Let's see if we can buy Guild Wars 2. Let's just Google that. I'm sure we can buy it on their own website, ArenaNet. So let's see. Shop. Buy Guild Wars 2. Here we go. No, you can't. You cannot buy Guild Wars 2 anymore. You can only buy the expansion. And that's very, very strange. So here's the problem. I bought the expansion, but I already have the game. So I thought, well, that's cool. I even bought the expensive one, the one for 99 euros. That's a lot of money. But I figured, hey, it's okay. I played this game for more than 2 years, almost since its release, even in the beta. I haven't paid a single subscription fee on the game. So I know, of course, they need to get their cash back, or they need to pay for the people, the staff running the development team, the servers, power. There's all sorts of expenses. I can understand that, and there are no adverts in game or anything, so that's even more remarkable. And I'm quite happy with paying the 100 euros for a large piece of content, which I don't even know if it is, but considering the past, all the items I have received up to this point for the base game, I'm sure the expansion will also be very large and continuously developed upon. And just like the base game until now, they have been building up with expanding the story in game, and the living story was free. The living story 2 was a expansion kind of thing. You could buy it in game using currency. Gold you have earned, you can convert your gold to these blue crystals, and that way buy your game. That's an option. You can see, let's check the prices on the upgrades. So Living World Season 2 complete right now costs 960 crystals for me. I own a couple of them. You can see it's built up of multiple parts of the story, and I got those I thought were the best for me. Just going for the loot, of course. But 950 crystals, 60 crystals, sorry. If I wanted to get that from gold, you can see that's roughly somewhere between 800 and 200. But we can do custom exchange. Let's see, we want 960, so let's get rid of that. So that's 159 gold. That's okay for me because I got plenty of gold up here. And you can earn gold reasonably fast in this game, so you can play your way out of buying this expansion. That's very cool. Of course, that requires you to dedicate several hours of gameplay. It's fine with me. The problem is it includes the core game. I want a serial code because I have many friends who never bought the game because, well, they might doubt how the game is, or you know, they have their reasons. Now I have an extra copy of the game. Well, at least I paid for an extra copy, but I never received it. So where's my extra copy? That extra copy I would love to give to a friend or my wife, which also plays. That then we could play together. So I don't mind the price. Again, the price is fine. I know I'm getting a lot of content, but I also want that extra game key, because that's bullshit. Don't tell me I need to delete my account or make a separate account to play this game. That's actually what they're saying right now. If you want to play the Heart of Thorns expansion, you need to make a new account and buy the expansion and the core game. You cannot upgrade your current game with the expansion. That's what they're doing. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Even though I love the game, some of the marketing people they have hired, they really need to get fired. And that's just... I know I'm not alone about that. Because right now, below my camera, there's a chat. And when you're hanging out, like me right now, in Lion's Ark, the chat is going crazy. It's just people complaining, who are mad about this price model. Some people are mad about the price. I have no comment on that, except I find the price is fair. That's okay. I know the content. But they should not promise me the core game and not give me the core game. I want the core game or a key I can give to a friend of mine. Or whatever. Maybe I'll do a raffle and give away some keys on YouTube or something like that. But I still want the key. I paid for it. So, well, I'm sure something is going to happen because there's a lot of people that are angry about this. And I'm not sure if ArenaNet is really going to do anything about it yet. But they should. From my point, living in EU, this is actually illegal. We could potentially make a lawsuit against ArenaNet requiring, let's switch again, requiring this part. I never received this part. Includes the core game, it says. I never received the core game. So, and I bought this one, which includes the standard. And let's check this out. When I hover over the standard, it says a game serial code for account creation or upgrade for the Guild Wars 2 Heart of Thorns expansion. And the award-winning Guild Wars 2 core game. Where is my serial code? I didn't get it. I need my serial code. This is actually illegal. Now here's the funny thing. They might have made a mistake doing this. But that's... You can't blame your customers. The end user is protected from this sort of problems. So, I need the core game. I already had the core game. I need a new core game I can give away. That new core game does not have to have the expansion. I didn't pay for 2 expansions. Fair enough, I paid for 1, and that's on this computer. Sorry, this account. But I still think ArenaNet owe me a second serial code for the core game. I hope ArenaNet realizes the mistake and of course either reimburse me some of my cash, the equivalent amount of what the core game should cost on its own. So that's 40 euros, that's half the price, right? Or they realize the mistake and say, hey Martin, we're sorry, we fucked up, and we would like to offer you a serial code for a second account you can then give away to a friend or relative if you want. And of course I would be happy with either solution. Right now I'm not happy. They need to fix this. I love the game. I usually love the company because they're doing great work with this game. Some of the other games they're making are shit, but Guild Wars 2 is amazing. So, let's fire the market department and let's get new people in there. People who are actually able to write a web page with correct information or able to actually manage this problem they have now. Because clearly the guys they have right now are useless. Not the game developers. Love you guys. Great game. But whoever is in charge of marketing and web design, you need to get fired. I'm not sure if this is the same guy. If it is, great. Then you only need to fire one guy. But something has to be done. Anyway, guys, I really hope you would share this video so we can get the know out to people. Thanks for watching. Comment, rate, subscribe. Let me know what you think yourself in the comments below. I'd really appreciate that. And I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.